So maybe you're going to take on the task or thinking of taking on the task of painting the outside of your house. Well, we're talking to Rick here from Somerset Painting, who knows a thing or two or three or four about painting. So Rick, what are 3 ways that you can really wreck your exterior paint job? I mean, do a bad job or end up with something.
Yeah, well, it depends what you're painting. Let's say you're taking aluminum siding. We do hundreds of houses that are just old aluminum siding, and they've got chalk. You had self-cleaning aluminum. When it rained, it cleaned itself. And now it's dripped down on the brick, and there's chalk all over. Usually you can take your hand and just see the chalk. The biggest mistake I see made is homeowners do it. They go out and I say pee on it instead of wash it. You just can't dribble on it and expect it to get all that. Every bit of that chalk pretty much has to come off. Whenever there's a problem, you take that peeling paint and you feel behind it, there's chalk on the back of that paint. It ain't sticking to that aluminum siding. So different surfaces, different things. If you have T111, a wood type of siding, vertical siding, you can scar it if you hit it too hard, right? There's hitting it too softly, there's hitting it too hard. A big thing is not even washing it. Did you know Sherwin-Williams doesn't back any of their lifetime paints if you don't power wash the house? So talk about
it makes sense. I mean, and I know you've talked about prep work in the past for everything. It's absolutely critical to have good prep work.
Yeah. Well, here's the other big mistake I see too. There's mildew all over the house. Well, even a mediocre paint has mildewcides in them. So another big mistake people make, say Sherwin-Williams has one called Duration. It's one of their highly rated. We use it all the time. But there's an interior Duration. So you walk in and you mess up your whole house because you don't distinguish that you're doing the outside of the house. The kid at the counter doesn't ask you. He just gives you an interior paint. It has no mildewcides in it. And now you put that all over your house. That's when you see the outside of a house that's dark everywhere with mildew everywhere because it's not going to hold up. Major mistake. That's how you can wreck your house.
Okay. Well, so prepping the house, obviously getting it right, and that depends on your material, and also making sure you have an exterior paint and not an interior paint going on the outside of your house.
Yeah.
Look, guys at Somerset Painting have been painting a long time. So if you want to tackle the house yourself, you can head to their website, somersetpainting.com, see some other videos with some really great advice about getting it done right. But, probably the best way to get your house done right is to consider having a professional do it. And if you're going to do that, you definitely want to consider Rick and Somerset Painting. So head to the website right now and check it out, somersetpainting.com. And thank you for watching.